It's 11 a.m.
Hello, everybody! Hello! Oh, damn it, Cody!
Hello.
Oh, that's
Oh, were you doing a thing?
What?
I'm sorry, did I fuck up your intro?
No, you're fine.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we're Strawman, though. We are streaming this time, in case you guys didn't know, like last time.
Doing it live.
Yeah, or we're streaming this time. That was funny.
It was pretty funny. So, alright. We were real quick, we were talking about how our Thanksgiving last year sucked ass. So, Cody's dad is an amazing cook. And he always makes a bomb Thanksgiving. Like, they go all out. And I always liked it because while I love my parents, I love them very, very, very much. They are good cooks when they want to, like, sit and cook, which is very, very, very rare. My mom's the kind of person that, like, loves to, like, put something in a pot and then leave for 30 minutes and then be done.
It's called cooking.
And so, last year, like, they made such a big hubbub about it. We were all excited. They bought all the food, and then, like, Thanksgiving Day comes, and we're waiting, and waiting, and waiting, and Cody's grandparents are there waiting, and waiting, and waiting. And then when it comes right around time for dinner, which for some reason at Thanksgiving is, like, 2 p.m., Cody's dad comes in and is like, there's nothing to be thankful for this year. And so he didn't make dinner, and we all ate at Denny's.
What?
Oh
my
god. That's so sad.
And we were so disappointed and so pissed because my mom had invited us to her house for Thanksgiving. So, Cody, didn't we go? Like, we just went to my mom's and had, like, the leftovers of their leftovers?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very depressing.
Oh.
Oh.
And so this year, we're like, no, we're just gonna do it at our apartment, just the two of us. Since it's just the two of us, we don't need to buy, like, an $80 turkey. So,
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Listen, I'm just happy with food in general, at all, ever.
Why are Thanksgiving dinners so early? I don't know. Even as a kid, okay, that's the one thing I liked about my family was, like, my mom never believed in that. She's like, it's dinner. We eat it at night. We don't eat it at 2
Probably
p.m.
because Black Friday.
Probably. But I mean, Black Friday is a semi-recent thing. Like, Black Friday's only been around for... I can't stop looking at Pimp Daddy. It's just the fact that he moves.
It's so cute.
I just noticed it.
So anyway,
I'll let you up.
how have your guys'... Do you guys have any plans for Spoopaween? It's in, like, 2 days.
Are you upset?
I will be at work.
Absolutely none.
Gaming.
That's pretty much us. I have to work on my Patreon illustration because what has this month been?
Holy fucking shit, it was stressful.
Oh. Wait, no, I work on Halloween. I just realized that.
Hey, at least you get paid double time.
Yeah.
Double time. Think.
I mean, Cody has to work. Cody has to work on Halloween too, because it's a Wednesday.
That and my job will actually let us wear our Halloween costumes as long as there's no
Fuck, you
face
get off the
paint.
building.
Oh, that's cool.
Halloween's not really a big deal over here, so probably.
I'll be gay with you. What the hell is happening in the chat?
I don't know, I've just been watching it.
Same.
Someone said, why would no one be gay with me? And I was like, I'll be gay with you. I felt bad.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
I'll
my
join.
God. Oh, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say?
Why does this account not have an icon?
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Anyway, I don't know. Do you guys have any fun Halloween stories or anything to talk about?
Halloween?
No, because
I've never celebrated Halloween before.
Wait, ever?
Yeah,
it's
that
not
is.
a big deal.
Yeah,
It's an American thing.
it's only an American thing. Well,
That's
Canada
right.
too.
Primarily in America.
I used to go trick or treating when I was a kid, but trying to think.
I did try to go trick-or-treating once, but my parents were like, very against it because like, no, don't go to strangers' house and get food.
That's the whole point. It's the one day a year you get to be a creeper.
Yeah.
You literally get to creep into other. It's the one day a year you can get candy from strangers.
That reminds me, though. I do have one story.
Okay.
So when I was about 12, we were going trick-or-treating over at this one place that we used to go to all the time because it was a rich neighborhood and they gave out king-size chocolate bars.
Ooh.
Well, this one guy we went to ended up putting like a razor blade in one of the chocolate bars.
Oh, we had an asshole do that with apples. He was putting razor blades in the apples.
You see, that's why I'm scared of Halloween because of that stuff.
Yeah, because thankfully I was breaking it in half, and then I'm like, what is this?
Oh God! Well, at least thank God you didn't like bite into it.
Yeah, that would not have been fun. Oh, Calder, I need to refer back. Thank you.
That just reminds me of the Supernatural episode, like when like
Oh,
he
God.
eats
Oh,
the
no.
candy and the razor blade.
I know what you're talking about.
No.
I remember. I mean, okay, so I love Halloween. I've always loved Halloween. My past couple Halloweens have been kind of shitty, but that's another big holiday that Cody loves too. So, sorry, I'm being distracted by Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man, and Cody got the new one, and we have a really nice TV, so like, it's nice watching it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, loving Halloween and stuff. But like, my parents always checked our candy, and like, as a kid, that always pissed me off because I was like, what? Is he making a Spider-Man suit?
I think I know what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
You will see.
I can't see. I'm streaming.
Also, they totally. Yes! I knew it!
Confusion?
I'm also confused. Don't feel
It's
bad.
the bionic spider.
Oh, Cody got Robo Spider. Cody's happy.
Ah!
Oh, okay. I found
That's
it.
pretty cool.
It's using Doc Ock's tech.
Oh, okay. That's cool then. Sorry, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so distracted. I shouldn't. I feel so bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm ruining it for you.
Who wants to see an image of small me dressed as Patrick Star from SpongeBob?
Oh my God.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, if you're
Yes.
okay with that, yeah, throw it.
Here you go. Oh, I guess I'll throw it in our chat. I don't know where to put it.
Our chat will be fine. Where is it?
There you go.
Oh, you're so cute. I like your dog.
That was my aunt's dog. Her name was Jolie.
But the dog's dressed up.
Aww.
It's adorable.
She's dressed up as a firefighter because my uncle is a firefighter.
That's cute.
That's adorable.
That's so cute. I'm gonna be the Fresno Nightcrawler. You're gonna be Yoga Pants? Go be Yoga Pants. I remember one year, it was really funny, my brother, one of my big brothers, really wanted this McDonald's French fry costume. And for some reason, he wore it every single day except for on Halloween. He did not want to wear it on Halloween. Like, he wore that thing for, I think, 2 years straight. Every day when he got home from school, he would put on the McDonald's French fry costume. But whenever Halloween would come around, he would not wear it. So he had to wear a, like, Disney Hawaiian print t-shirt that we had.
Oh, so I just realized I forgot I had a nickname set in the server, so now my name didn't change. I am no longer El Mosco.
Oh no!
I am Spoopy. Scorpius girl.
I am Spoopy. Well, I'm happy that you got
I
it.
liked how we were all very confused when we saw Almasco. We're just like,
I know. I was like, who is
And
this?
then I'm like, oh wait.
No, it took me a minute because I'm like, who is this? Because it doesn't help that like him and Christian also change a lot of stuff too. Oh hey, Good Moon, how you doing?
Hiya.
I love the pumpkin you made, by the way.
I know that was a really good pumpkin.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I was watching. I
Very
remember
long time.
watching that on the stream.
I wish I could do that with pumpkins, but pumpkins aren't in season, so it's like.
Oh, what season do you have right now? Because I know you're
We're in
It's
spring.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Southern Hemisphere.
Right.
I'm currently running. There's pumpkins everywhere.
Well, we don't really have orange pumpkins. We got like weird looking green ones.
Oh, you have like Japanese.
Yeah,
you have like the Japanese pumpkins.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks different, but it tastes the same, so does it really matter?
I don't
All you
know. I
have to
don't
do
like
is just
pumpkin.
like. All you have to do is just like peel off the outside of it, and then like just peel off the skin and just have the orange showing.
Yeah.
That sounds really morbid.
I mean, it's really not compared to some things I've seen. One thing I don't understand was I was looking. Let me see if I can pull it up again. So like, I like pumpkin spice coffee. Oh, thank you for the super chat.
Yay.
And Blythe Labella says, "I'm not dressing up for Halloween as I can't eat candy anymore, but I hope you all have a spooktastic Halloween." Thank you, Blythe.
Woo.
You too.
Oh,
What was it?
you do have this awesome Halloween.
I found this list of like things that are pumpkin spice themed that should not be, and it bothers me so much.
Pumpkin
'Cause,
spice
like,
M&Ms.
See, I'm okay with that. Like, chocolate makes sense, coffee makes sense, but like, here's pumpkin spice butter.
Oh great, the fucking floor is lava.
The floor is literally lava. The
Ow.
floor is literally lava. But yeah,
That's beautiful.
yes, but there's pumpkin spice butter. There is pumpkin spice pasta. There's pumpkin spice burgers.
Why?
Pumpkin spice Pringles. Pumpkin spice pumpkin pie vodka.
Ew.
That's kind of nice, to be honest.
You're not gonna let me
I love pumpkin.
I do too, but like I like it in certain things. Like I'm okay with pumpkin spice milk. Pumpkin spice milk I'm okay with. Pumpkin spice coffee I'm okay with. Pumpkin spice bar soap.
What?
Pumpkin spice marshmallows that are pumpkin shaped.
Okay, those are not bad.
Pumpkin spice protein powder.
Ugh.
Oh. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Pumpkin spice dog twisty treats.
What?
Please don't.
No, there's more. There's more. There's more. Pumpkin spice soda. It's a 4 Loko flavor, so you get carbonated pumpkin spice.
Ew.
Oh, that's gross, to be honest.
Pumpkin spice gum.
That makes my stomach upset.
Right? Pumpkin spice gum.
Why?
Pumpkin spice hummus with pumpkin seeds inside.
America, I don't
Ew.
get it.
America, why?
So,
We don't know
So
either.
in other words,
there's another one.
Pump-
There's pumpkin spice Pepto-Bismol and pumpkin spice toothpaste.
oh, yeah. Okay, so in other
Yeah.
words, pumpkin spice is like the new bacon.
Yeah, I never
Pretty
understood
much.
that either. I remember I went to a restaurant where they were like, "Here, get a bacon milkshake," and I'm like, "Ew."
That was
Ew.
Denny's. Denny's the
Great,
one
I
that
have no web shooters now.
Yeah. Oh no. I saw someone sent me a picture of bacon toothpaste, and I thought, what in the world is this creation?
Ooh.
Ugh.
Wild Wings made a pumpkin spice like sauce or whatever.
Ew, no.
It's like consists of ale flavors mixed with barbecue and pumpkin spice for a taste of the season.
No. Wow.
How about Nafe?
Ellie Mae, you know that?
Like, I like pumpkin spice, but I feel like some people just take it to like an extreme. Where's the peppermint love? See, I love peppermint, and then everyone calls me an old lady.
Peppermint's really good though.
I know.
I love the flavor mint. Just anything mint is my favorite.
Mint.
I like mint, but I can
Mint and
only
lime.
stomach so much.
I don't like mint.
Neither.
Me neither.
It's just one of those tastes that makes
Python to you.
I do not like mint either.
Shakes.
It's like
God, spicy.
I love spearmint milkshakes. Those are my favorite.
I've never had
It's
a
not
spearmint
terrible.
milkshake. That sounds good.
Mint
It is
isn't
really
terrible, but my stomach gets very upset when I eat too much of it.
I feel like it's good, like, with other things. You can't just have, like, okay, here's mint. Like, I'm gonna just eat mint leaves. I can't do that. It's like, when I see people who are like...
flavored ice cream or something is, like, my favorite, although ice cream does not.
Are you lactose intolerant?
Yes.
Try soy ice cream. Soy ice cream's pretty good.
It is.
Soy ice cream is really nice.
Why do I have to see icons on my desktop?
Oh my god. Oh, that's so stupid. Not that. So I streamed the Zodiac yesterday, and I guess he's getting comments on the Holly drama, which is dumb because there is no drama because there are just people with no lives, and we're sitting here like, wow, that must be fun living that life.
I was sad that I missed that stream because I was at work at the time.
It's okay. I mean, the stream's still up there where we ramble on about. Yeah, where we try to recap Crackland in under 3 hours.
Well, but see, the thing is I'm gonna work tonight, so at my work we're allowed to play music.
Oh, that's cool. So you're gonna listen to
and I'm gonna make the customers listen to it.
Oh my god.
It's not the first time I've done it.
Well, yay. Oh, thank God, my fucking bubble wrap things are coming. Jesus Christ. Sorry, yeah. So on for the Inktober commissions, I bought really cute Halloween bubble wrap off Amazon. Because I'm like, these are going to be so cute for the Inktober commissions. They're going to know exactly what it is. And then I get it, and they're not bubble wrapped. It's just wrappers. And I'm like, what is this? And I go back on the website, and they updated it since I bought it. And they're like, wrapping for bubble wrapped pre-mailers. And I'm like, boy.
Get it.
That's not what I bought.
That's dumb.
I know. I'm just so happy that now once this week is done, I can go back to work. I have to clean up a little bit more, but then like things are pretty good right now. We're moved in. There's no more stress.
Woo!
Twisted, do you have any future cons? Not for this year. I had to get my name changed because I got married. Yay! I got married, and then
holy shit!
Because of that. What is that in the background?
I don't know. What I
Somebody's watching something.
Who's watching the trip?
I don't know.
It's just really funny. I'm just like listening. I'm like, I keep hearing like Dora or something in the background.
I keep hearing it too. I keep thinking it's me, but it's not me. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm watching TV, but it's not Dora.
Oh, maybe that's why. Okay.
I'm gonna turn it down.
Thank you for the wedding. Oh, it's okay. It was just. Oh, I guess it was you, Pyth. Because I don't know why. It just made me laugh. I'm like, what is that in the background? My brain. Why am I so scatterbrained today? Oh, right. So with the wedding and everything else going on, I'm just so happy that like things are chilling and going back to normal. We were actually really lucky. We got a lot of money from our.
No.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Am I cutting out?
No.
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 You're here.
Oh, okay. I don't know why. I thought everyone was saying, "Oh no," and I'm like, "Oh no, am I cutting out or something?"
Sorry, I'm doing a dungeon at the same time, so I was like,
"Oh my god!"
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to draw, so I'm just made a very critical error.
It's okay. Everybody's multitasking. So what was happening was after the wedding stuff. Oh no, it wasn't it. I already said that. We got enough money. I'm so happy, like from just people giving us money at the wedding and gifts and stuff, that they paid for our first month's rent here. So we're like, yay, rent's paid for November.
Oh, nice.
Yay!
Awesome.
And I guess my mom for our birthdays got us season passes to a theme park really, really close to us. I'm not going to say where because I'm not going to dox myself. You guys know where. I've talked about it in the chat, but I don't want to say it out loud. But yeah, so I'm happy. So now I can just go to a theme park whenever I want for a year.
I'm too scared to go on the roller coasters.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how to talk with
I
the
feel.
I mean,
I think I'll just go back to whatever that amusement park was called. Lake Compounds and try again.
I just tried to rip my headphone out of my ears.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay.
I do want to do more cons. I know it's like really random, but someone else asked that a little while ago. And just, ooh.
Whoa!
But I feel bad because a lot of people are like, are you going to do international cons? Like, I can't afford that right now. I would love to, but I can't afford, like, flying overseas right now. I don't know how a lot of artists do it. Like, when I like look at, like, plane tickets and all the extra shit you have to go through, I'm just like, oh my god.
Expensive.
I understand now why a lot of artists who like live in other countries and stuff are like, I'll do a con in the U.S. like if they live in Canada or something, but they gotta pay for it, and it's like, now I know why, yeah, because that's a lot of money. Like I'd have to warrant like probably at least $2,000 in just getting there, staying in a hotel, getting all the financial stuff done because it's a different currency. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can't afford that right now.
I mean, I've only just started the savings, so.
Yep. So it's American cons for me right now, and probably next year it's probably going to be just California ones, but there's a lot in California. So probably California ones, maybe a Washington one if Pastel can house me since she's moving. And then I know we're going to try to do San Japan again next year, because that was really fun. And it just happens to fall on Zodiac's birthday, and he wants to try to get a booth there, too. So we're like, yeah, baby's first con!
Where is San Japan?
San Japan is in San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio, Texas? That's not too far away from me.
Yeah, it's San Antonio, Texas at the Riverwalk, unless they move it.
I wish I could go. Damn.
See, that's what I'm saying. That international travel.
Yeah. It's like Rosie, Sky, and I should just like sell our organs.
You guys all just meet up at an airport, like getting ready, like, here we go, we're going to America.
Or like Rosie and Goku meet up at the airport. I'm on a different island already.
I want to do a lot because cons are really fun. I know I only did my one, but it's just really, really fun. Is Aunt May? Is she dying?
Oh no! Where's my purple hearts?
I was correct of it in there.
I think they did die this time.
Yeah.
Who died?
Turn that off.
I'm not okay with this ending.
Oh, there you are.
Oh.
Oh, Armani's here.
I know. Hello, Armani.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
Oh.
I'm gonna go to Confusion. I'm worried about TwitchCon because like I don't know if you guys ever follow this podcast, but like I used to follow the LazyCast podcast.
Yeah.
And they haven't done like anything in a long time, but they did TwitchCon once, and they were talking about like the first year they did it and how they were saying it was cool, but like they had a long way to go. Because like Pastel's told me some horror stories too of like 1 year or like early cons. Where I remember she told me Pastel had to kind of like fight one of the guys there from, I forget which one it was, but she said like she was doing this new con and she was saying how like, hey, you probably shouldn't have, I think it was like a music booth or like a panel or something like in the artist alley. So whenever like people would come out and like do that, no one would go to the artist alley, and so from what Pastel told me, she's like, I talked to the guy nicely. He's like, hey, you should have that in another room because it takes away all of the sales from the artist alley. And the guy pretty much was like, well, how do you know?
Bitch, she does cons.
I know.
Bitch, she's in the artist alley.
I just watched someone scream and drop their cookie, and like they're so disheartened.
I've done that. It's so depressing.
But
It's even worse when it's ice
so-
cream.
Oh no.
That's totally me. That's totally me. I would be crying if I dropped my cookie. I'd be like, no.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Okay, so funny story. Do you guys like bad horror movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, have you guys ever seen shit, I think it's called The Elevator or something like that? It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh, Devil, yeah.
Devil,
Yeah,
that was
Devil.
it. Devil.
Yeah.
So I love that movie. I love that movie, and I'm so sad it did so badly because apparently M. Night Shyamalan had that's why the V is supposed to be a 5. Apparently he had 7 horror movies planned out of order, and Devil was just the first one, and I was so bummed that that's never gonna happen now, but because it was so bad.
Vicious dude, I love him.
I love him. He's so
weird and odd and trash. He's my favorite.
I know. I love how he just he openly hates critiques and stuff like that. And I don't know. I think it's funny. So, do you know of Confusion? It's in Michigan. No, I don't. But like I said, it'll be a couple years before I can venture out of the West Coast. Unless you want your con to have me and have them contact me, because if they are willing to fly me out, I will definitely go. Not to be an asshole, but that will help me. But no, I love Devil because I always remember the stupid scene of the religious security guard guy, taking his jelly toast and being dropping it and being like, it's Satan because the toast always falls on the jelly side. And I love that stuff. Or just another one I also love is I love The Happening.
Oh, The Happening. Oh my god, that movie was hilarious.
That movie was so good. And I love how he was hyping it up, he thought it was terrifying. Then the reviews came out and he's like, yeah, it's all a joke, yeah. Joke, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, honey. We know you were serious.
Nature trying to kill us. Yeah.
One of those is again. Oh, thank you, Armani. Thank you for pimping me out.
You doing it, Armani? You doing it?
Cody, did Aunt May really die? That's not fair. No.
No.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
Spoilers.
Sorry. In the
That's
Spoderman
okay.
game, I guess you can't save her, Christ. There's my cat.
You either save Aunt May, which you have no decision on doing this, or you kill the entire populace of New York.
Oh, what kind of a dick option is that?
You don't have a choice.
Save New York or save Aunt May?
It's Life is Strange
That's
over
Aunt
again.
May's choice.
Then again, I would sacrifice Aunt Renee then, if that was the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Quite.
I feel
Oh,
bad,
that
but
That just reminds me of this one episode. Reminds me of this one episode of a TV series where this guy had to sacrifice his own grandson to save the universe, and I was like, this is so tragic.
Oh my god, that's okay, so do you guys know, I think it's The Mist. Yeah, The Mist, where, it's based off of a Stephen King book, and the movie changed the ending, and Stephen King was like, finally someone more fucked up than me! Because I guess in the book, the kid survives.
Oh, yeah.
And in the movie, it's like, no, we're gonna kill everyone and my son. And then I'm gonna go out and have the monsters eat me, only to have the monsters not eat me.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I remember that.
See what I would have done in that situation, though, and this sounds really fucked up, but I would have just laid in front of one of the tanks. It was still kind of hard to see. They weren't gonna shoot me, so I'm just gonna lay in front of a tank and just hope it gets my head.
Yep.
Valid.
Let's see. Have any of you guys watched Castlevania yet?
No.
Not yet,
I
no.
don't have it.
I have,
No, I want to.
Oh, you have. Oh, that ending though. My feels.
It was so. I didn't prepare for it. It just.
I played the game, so I'm like, I kind of know how this ends.
Mm,
And
I
so,
love Castlevania.
without spoiling it, this is something I will say.
Stanley.
Without spoiling it, I'm not spoiling it, but I'm hoping in the next season, because there's clearly stuff for a next season, I'm hoping they do a time skip to another game where we get Simon Belmont. That's all I want. That's not spoiling anything, but I'm just saying, because the way season two ends is kind of how the third game ends, which is how it's like the one it's mostly based off of. But I'm gonna be making charms of my boys because Alucard is bae.
Poor Alucard.
I know.
That was such an awful way to end it.
In every game, Alucard gets the short end of the stick. In all of them.
I haven't played the games, but I really want to.
They're really good. So, okay, I love the Lords of Shadows games, even though everybody fucking shits on them. I love them. I think they're great. It's directed by Guillermo del Toro, and everybody hates them, and it makes me mad. Because they're like, this isn't a 2D side-scroller Castlevania, and I'm like, I know, that's the point. That's the point.
I still have a PlayStation 2 version of Castlevania with Leon in it. Yeah, Leon Belmont.
Oh, you have what was like not Dawn of Sorrows. Fuck, that's a 3DS
Michelle?
one. Yes.
Michelle,
Yeah.
that was Venom.
Oh, they have the symbiote in it.
I don't know, but it was Harry Osborn. He was covered in this weird shit. Well, it might be like a spider adaptation.
Let's see. I mean, it could be anything. I mean, normal Venom. Okay, have you guys seen Venom yet?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Can we talk about Venom for a minute, or did I already talk about Venom? I don't remember.
Go ahead, talk about Venom.
Okay.
So
Crazy.
I love that apparently, like, Vetti is the #1 gay icon out of the Marvel Universe now, and I think it's great. They were like, okay, MCU, you got that. We have a gay icon now, and I'm like, I support this and their weird goo baby so much from that weird ass rabbit hole I went down the other day.
I remember that.
I was just trying to find the comic, and it just kept getting weirder. But I do want to see all the stuff they cut, because they said they cut like 40 minutes from the movie, and I'm like, director's cut, here I go.
Same.
But, sorry to be all over the place. Back to Castlevania for a minute. I love the Castlevania games, and I want to stream them so bad, but I don't know how they'll play on my computer. Because I've only ever played them on the PS3.
Oh, that reminds me. Someone asked if you've seen Misery.
I read the book, I haven't seen the movie. But
I've read the book and seen the movie.
I know it's like a famous movie and everybody loves it, but the book was so hard to get through that and I already know everybody make jokes about like the ankle scene, and I'm like, don't know if I'm prepared for that.
Yeah.
God, what? Humble Bundle. What am I supposed to do with Hollow Knight? I don't want Hollow Knight.
Hey, Hollow Knight is a great game. If I didn't already have it, I'd say give it to me, but I already have it.
Oh.
I have Humble Bundle, so I get free games every month.
My Wi-Fi keeps cutting out, so I'll keep popping back.
Whoa, what? Whoa.
Okay.
What was
I
that?
think she said.
Who's dying?
I think they said they had to go.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
cutting out.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi keeps cutting out, so I'll have to pop in and out again every now and then.
Oh, okay, that's who it was. I'm like, who popped in and out?
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
Hey, Michi.
Yeah?
Okay, one of my favorite movies is Ghost Ship. Have you ever seen that?
I love Ghost Ship. That movie's so much fun.
Oh my god, I'm so glad someone else likes it. I was like,
No,
oh, my everyone.
me and all of my friends love Ghost Ship, and that opening scene has to be one of the best opening scenes out of like any movie I've seen in years, even to date.
Oh, same. Oh, I love that movie. I can't wait to watch it.
Okay, guys. What was it my friend described Ghost Ship as? Have you guys ever seen the Event Horizon?
Yes.
It's it's Event Horizon on a ship.
Oh.
That's so accurate.
Isn't it though? I just love that reaction. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Oh. That reaction was the best part.
I know what I'm doing.
No idea what Event Horizon.
Oh, what's another really bad movie I love? Let's
This is
see.
the museum they filmed the day after tomorrow in.
Oh my god, it is! It's the library.
Because there's supposed to be a tanker going through this part of the city for some fucking reason.
Why?
No, that's what was in the movie.
Oh.
No.
I mean, I also love... Okay, so Cody brought up Day After Tomorrow. Have you guys ever seen Day After Tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes.
So I love how, like, they have to outrun the cold in that movie. Because you literally watch the cold follow after them.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, as a young Michi, I never noticed that. And then when I was older, I'm like, holy fuck, they're outrunning the cold. This is great.
I remember that movie, and the one thing that I found really funny was just how he was like, "There's a shift in the climate," and it was like everyone was like, "Ooh," and like.
One of my I don't know, one of my favorite ones was, I love that one, but I also love when they like break into, I think it was a Wendy's to like heat up everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, okay, what was this movie? There was a movie that came out recently, Geostorm. Okay, Anna and I saw Geostorm together because we both love really bad movies. And I actually had movie passes from when my dad tried to take me to see Kiki's Delivery Service for Ghibli Fest. Because when we went there, it was actually really funny. We went there for the Ghibli Fest, and I guess there was something wrong with Fathom Events. It wasn't even the movie theater. So they were like, your movie's gonna start in an hour. Here's free movie tickets. And my dad like took the tickets. He's like, but can we still see the movie? And they're like, yeah, just go do something for an hour. So like, it wasn't even the movie theater start. So I went to Anna. I'm like, hey Anna, I got 2 free movie tickets. You want to go see Geostorm and not spend any money? And she was like,
Yeah.
fuck yes. And that movie, okay? The summary of that movie is they hack the weather.
How?
Okay, so somehow in Geostorm, they discover a way to, with satellites, control the weather. Like around the whole world. This is real. This is the movie. They figure out how to hack the weather, and then terrorists from space hack the satellites and start making doomsday happen on Earth, and they're like, oh no! They've hacked the weather! And then fucking the main guy goes, no, it's a geostorm. It's so great, cause like, we're like waiting for the destruction, cause the story's so bad. The story's terrible. There's so much like hand-fisted dialogue.
Oh my god.
There is. It's great. If you can see Geostorm, watch it, because it's beautiful. Because it has every one of those tropes like that's ever in like one of those disaster movies. Like, and they hand fist you dialogue to where like in the first 5 minutes, they like there's this like kind of mini time skip thing where one of the main guys goes up to like this trailer park, and this daughter who you've never seen before comes out and she's like, oh hey Uncle so and so, it's been 2 years since we've seen you. You know Dad doesn't like that you like literally hand fisting all of this dialogue. And then it's like, oh yeah, you know, it's like, oh, where's your mom? You know we've been divorced for 5 years. And it's just like, oh my god, this is a great start to this movie. So, all of that happens. And then they start hacking the weather. and like stuff like in Arabia, it's like so cold that people are freezing to death in seconds. In fucking Florida, there's like ice rain that like literally stabs people and kill. No, it wasn't that. It was there was that. And then in Japan, there's like snowballs the size of cars hitting people and killing them, and it's so great. And we're just waiting because like they're like, oh no, it's been hacked, and then now it's like to the extreme. And so now there's raining lightning from the sky in like New York, and there's like this scene in, I think it's Dubai. And we're like, flood in Dubai. We're like both in the theater because the other ones are like, flood, give us a flood. It's a giant ass flood out of fucking nowhere. Just takes out Dubai. And we were so excited, it's so bad. But like, cause everyone's going to like the world's tallest tower, so they're all just trying to stay in this tower as this massive flood happens. And then they unhack the weather. And I think they did something really cheesy, like, it's the song that Dad played us when we were kids. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And then the space station that controls the weather explodes. And all of a sudden there's like this romance out of nowhere between a French chick and the main guy. And we're like, oh my god, are they gonna pull an Indiana Jones? Are they pulling an Indiana Jones? And so they get in a pod. In like not like a normal like transportation pod. Like it was a thruster from the spaceship. And we're like, are they pulling an Indiana Jones? They're pulling it in. They're getting in the pod. They're getting in the pod. The pod is going to Earth. And then they just get out of this like rubble just fine, like nothing happened. And then they're like, yes, we stopped the geostorm.
Well, thanks for telling spoilers. I was interested in watching that.
You said you didn't want to watch it because you thought it was shit.
I'm fucking kidding.
Dear Lord Jesus.
Thank the Mexican. Oh my god, I forgot about that line. Yeah, that line was in there too. Oh my god. So there was this guy on the ship. Because on the spaceship that controls the storm, they were like, okay, we have to have a person from every ethnicity in every country on this. And a guy comes out, and he's like, you can always thank the Mexican, in a very thick Mexican accent.
Oh my god.
Oh, but the best part was
I need to watch this.
The evil guy was the British guy.
No shit.
I know.
I've
That
not
was
seen
exactly
that in
it.
millions. Why are the British always? They're the funniest people in the world.
I know. What the actual fun? Yes. Oh, that movie was so great. Another one I loved was fucking San Andreas. I watched that one at Anna's house.
Yeah. I was going to mention that actually. That reminded me of that.
It is. It's just like that. Oh, thank you for the other super chat. I thought you said a French chicken and the main man, and I almost spat my drink. Oh my god, but let's see, there was that, in San Andreas, my favorite part was not the movie, but it was like Anna's family commenting it with me, because they had seen it before I had. So every time they come out, they're like, can you believe this bitch left The Rock for Mr. Fantastic? And I was dying every time.
Why would you do that? The Rock.
Oh my god, I just thought that was...
None of the Mr. Fantastics even compare on any level.
I know. I mean, I'm happy to see the guy still does work, because I haven't seen him in anything since the Fantastic Four, the original one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, what else was there, though? But I loved San Andreas for the simple line of, when this happens, they're gonna feel it on the East Coast. And it said like
What?
so seriously. Yes. And it's like such a serious scene when that happens, and I'm just like, I'm dying.
What was that weird movie that came out where there was these people and they were like living in like kind of like a cult, and there were like these red hooded masked people that would chase them and kill them if they went like out of it, and apparently like the spoiler of it was that they were in a national park.
Oh, The Village.
I think
The Village.
The Village.
That was another M. Night Shyamalan movie.
I love that
weird.
movie so much. It's my favorite ever.
I remember when I was a kid, that movie used to freak me out, and now that I'm older, I'm just like, oof.
I was the same way. That movie scared me. Now that I'm older, I'm like, the fuck is this? I mean, the twist was good. I will say that the twist was good.
Yeah, it was good.
I love it so much.
So I haven't seen The Visit, and I heard that's really good. That's the one about the Alzheimer's people. Yeah, the grandparents. Yeah,
The grandparents.
yeah. I heard that one's really good, and they're like, "Oh, he's back in his form." But like, okay, so did any of you guys see Split when Split came out?
No, I haven't.
So I really liked that movie. I thought that was really good. But like, I will be honest, I'm not normally a person to say this, but there is a trigger warning I'll say if you go see that movie, because like, normally I'm the person like, don't tell me anything, but I'm kind of like, oh, I kind of wish someone warned me about that, because that's pretty, ooh. There's a very, it's not graphic, but you know what's going on. Scene of a girl and her uncle. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, and like, because I watched it with my friend, and we're like, oh, okay, so she was like abused, you know? We thought, and this sounds fucked up saying, but it's like, oh, probably just like, you know, she's getting beaten or something. And then like they do the flashback, and all of us are like, oh, no. Like, whole mood is like brought down now. And it's one of those like, yeah, I hope she lives, but I hope that the monster thing just eats everybody else, because now it's like, now my mood's just gone. Yeah. Did you see any of the Purge movies? I saw the first one, and then I was disappointed, and then I heard they got better, and then I heard the show's really funny.
I have seen all of them.
Do you recommend?
Did anyone?
I only saw the second one.
Alright.
It was really good.
Yeah. Has anyone seen Black Mirror?
Oh, I love Black Mirror. I also love Mirrors. Mirrors is a really good underrated horror movie.
I love it.
Oh, Mirrors is fantastic.
You see, I don't do horror movies, so I don't know many of these.
I need to restart my browser real fast.
Sorry, I love me spoopy movies. Oh, Cody, we should see the new Halloween. We haven't seen it yet.
Who was the main actor in Mirrors? Was that Bruce Willis, or was that the guy from 2024 or whatever it was called?
I think it was the guy from 24. Yeah, I think it was the guy in 24. Oh, yeah. Oculus. That's what I was talking about. Oculus. I meant Oculus. Mirrors is a good one too. I think isn't that the one that's based off of the Korean horror movie called Mirrors? There is a horror movie called Mirrors, because I watched that one too.
It's the one that I think, if I remember correctly, it's like isn't it like at a museum or something? Or
yeah, hold on.
It's like a department store.
No, I don't want to buy a mirror. Horror movie.
Okay, speaking of horror movies, Dead Silence freaked me out.
I love Dead Silence. That one did freak me out though. Like that one actually messed me up for a bit. Cause just the whole if you scream, she just kind of eats your tongue out. And then the fact that they show how she does it, I was like, ugh. Nope, I'm good.
All the twist in it, near the end with a twist, and it's like holy.
I loved the twist. I did. I was not seeing that coming.
Neither. It was fantastic.
Sunderland, that's the guy from Mirrors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the guy from 24.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
I feel that's me. I forget something. What was it when I saw House for the first time, and then I watched. I think it was it 101 Dalmatians, the live action one? I'm like, House, what are you doing?
House is doing what he wants.
Why are you kidnapping puppies?
Oh, did someone outbid me? This whore! Okay, I can go this high.
It's okay, Vera. I'm bad with names too.
Did it go through?
Yeah.
No, what? What? That's not what I wanted. Wrong comment! God damn it. I want that adopt really bad. But I can only go so high, so whoever this rude person is, they outbid me by literally $1, and I'm like, no.
Ooh.
I don't know. I feel bad, but I'm always salty whenever it's like buy $1. I'm like, come on, at least make it $5.
That drives me nuts too.
Yeah.
Like, at least make it like $5. Come on.
Yeah.
I've had some people do 50 cents.
Oh hell no! I would not allow that. 50 cents over bid? No.
Yeah. I have it on
That's why
game.
minimum.
But yeah.
That's
have
why
it-
a lot of times minimum bids there.
Yeah.
Yeah, minimum increase of X, Y,
Yeah.
Z.
Yeah.
For the collab
I think-
attempts, did we say Zodiac or you on Toy House?
Oh, it doesn't matter. You can pick one. You can't do both. Yeah, we're fine. You can just have fun.
I named him.
Why was I such a weird child? I'm sorry, I looked at all the pictures of me as a small, and I'm just like, what the fuck was wrong with me?
Sorry, that was the best comment I've heard all day.
What?
They just.
Why was I such a weird child?
Why? I don't know. Why were you a weird child? What'd you do?
Well, here, I'll send you another image. It's the same day when I was dressed as Patrick Star for Halloween. Hold on.
I mean, I also did a lot of weird shit when I was a kid.
I feel, me too.
Like, I always, people took pictures of me. I would do, like, weird poses like this for some reason. And I don't know why.
Oh, I've done weirder.
That's actually not that weird. That's pretty normal for a kid that age.
Well, yeah, that's not the weirdest of all the ones I have.
I'm just
looking at this.
What, honey?
I'm shook.
What's
I'm
wrong?
staring at all the candy and I'm shook.
Wait, what?
What is normal?
I'm talking to my patrons. I told you about this.
I know what you said. That's normal for a person of that age.
Oh,
I'm interested in knowing what it is. Fucking A.
Sorry, it's taking weird pictures as kids. Come here, come see.
Taking what?
Come here.
You fucking. You're a fucking bleeb.
You're a spleeb.
What?
This is one of the patrons.
Yeah, normal.
Yeah.
Fucking look like a dweeb.
Don't be mean!
We're all dweebs when we're serious.
Yeah, that's one of the more normal images I have.
You don't come out of the womb like, yeah, I'm the swaggest shit that ever was slagged, man.
I'm just staring at the candy thinking, I wish that was like in front of me right now.
I got the
I want Skittles.
Skittles.
Oh god, don't. I'm hungry. Oh, Cody, people want you to join in.
What?
They want you to join in.
How do I do that?
I don't know.
Put my headset in?
I don't know. Hopefully the echo's not that bad. Let me see.
Well, I can try and put my headset in.
Okay. Like, as well?
Yeah.
Let's see if it works. I don't know
I
if it would do
think she's
both.
finished.
Who is?
My,
Let me see.
Is it on
Money.
Discord?
No, it's on Google Hangout.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay, let's try this.
Poutine and the Beast.
Oh, that's cute.
La da da.
Is it working?
I don't know. No.
Do you hear anything? Wait,
Hello?
do you hear anything?
Can you all understand me?
I can't hear them now. You're the took
Oh,
out my
I
headset.
stole Michelle. I am now her.
The mic's here.
I know. They're talking through my microphone. I should disengage mine. Okay. Okay. Now can you guys hear us again?
No, I can't hear
No.
them. No. We need a headphone square.
So-
That's not how this works.
So apparently my headphones are Venom. They just take over as a symbiote and take over the computer itself. So hang on.
Okay, let's just see. Maybe, hopefully the
All
echo.
right.
Let's see. Maybe the echo's not this bad.
Hello?
Can you guys tell me if the echo's bad?
I don't hear an echo.
I don't hear an echo.
Okay, that works then. We're just doing it that way. We're doing it this way. Come here, sit.
We're doing it live. Why am I sitting here?
Because the microphone's here. Do you want to just stand the whole time?
You're a fucking dweeb.
I am a dweeb.
So what are you doing? What's
We're
everyone
just-
doing?
We're just talking.
How's everyone been? How's your mum?
Everyone is dead.
Everyone's dead? Awesome. Join the club. I've been dead since 1953. Yes, I wasn't even born then, but technically I would not be alive, so would I be dead?
Why are you having Jello when we have poke cake?
Because I want fucking Jello.
But it's Jello poke cake. You forgot about the cake, didn't you?
Because if you don't stop judging my Jello, I'm gonna stick Jello up your nose.
You forgot about the cake.
So what you guys doing?
We're just talking about random stuff. That's what we do.
There's jizz on my spoon!
What?
What?
Sorry, it's okay. It was calcium from the washing machine.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing we learned. We have to get... What did Zach call it? Our friend's like, yeah, you guys have really thick water. You need water softener. Heavy water.
Oh, yep.
So we have to find a way to get water softener. If not, all of our pots and pans from our dishwasher get calcium buildup.
Water softener?
It's a thing. I know. I was the same way. I was like, water softener.
What it is it takes out the calcium
it's a thing, yeah.
and replaces it with different nutrients in the water. It's a thing. Look it up.
Like here where I am, we have a water softener to keep our water from being super irony. Irony. There's iron in it.
Irony?
Yeah.
Irony.
There's iron in it.
Iodized.
If we don't have a water softener, it's like super orange and makes everything feel weird.
Ew, at least our water's not orange.
Sweetheart, that's rust.
It's autumn.
That's from old pipes.
She lives where there's corn. Lots and lots of corn.
I'm glad that she lives where there's corn. There are many places with corn. They're called farms, Michelle. It's called a farming community. They're in a rural area. There are many ways to say that where she lives besides she lives with corn. You make her sound like some weirdo fucking herbalist.
No, that's what you always said.
I'm sorry, botanist. Let me be more clear. You're a fucking weirdo botanist, apparently, to Michelle. You just sleep with corn, you live with corn stalks. If someone breaks their leg, you use the corn stalk as a crutch. It's that kind of weird shit.
Cornstalk would make a terrible crutch. They can't
It
support
would be. It's all
anybody's
flubbery.
weight.
All I'm thinking about now is Children of the Corn.
Me too.
Yeah, and
That's me.
motherfuckers use corn properly.
Okay, that movie was terrible. It was not scary for me.
There was one part that freaked me out, and that was when he put the hand in the thing, and I was like, no.
The thing I remember is them like being around these two kids who were making love, and they're just kind of like chanting and like doing this weird thing.
Yeah, they were like, once you turn 18, you're an adult and you have to die. So we're gonna bone before that.
That's rude.
Yeah, that's all I remember. But they were chanting around them while they did it. It was so weird.
Is that the pickup line most 18-year-old boys use? Got quiet. I guess I'm not funny.
Wait, what?
What?
I can't.
Stop dying!
Get me some cake.
No,
What the fuck you think I'm doing?
Getting yourself cake?
Do you? Oh, you can't see it.
No, I can't see it from here. That's why.
Hard.
That's what? Can't you see it from here? Oh, you can't see it from here. Yes.
Shut up, fucker. Just because you
I
like doesn't mean you're right.
Oh, Jesus.
I need to start doing 3D art again.
Oh, you can do 3D art? I'm impressed. That shit's hard.
Oh, you never saw the examples I showed, did you?
No, I probably didn't. Sorry.
I'll throw some in the art chat. Here's one I never got to complete because I lost the file, and it makes me sad.
Oh, no. Oh, nice. I'm sorry you lost it. Stop burping.
I'm sorry. I'm a man.
What does that mean?
I have gaseous buildups.
What does that mean?
Hi, sweetheart. Would you
Hi.
like some cock?
Yes, I want cock. Give me cock.
Even though you gotta give me a kiss first.
Poke.
That's a fork. Nope.
What? I wanted the cake. What are you doing?
Getting your own plate.
I love this relationship so much. It's so cute.
Oh, thank you. Someone wants to know if you've ever seen the Tomb Raider movies.
Of course I've seen the Tomb Raider movies.
Why?
Because Tomb Raider's the shit.
She's got triangle boobies.
Yeah, the best triangle tits in the internet. And let's be honest, we've all seen some triangulated tits on the internet, and let's be honest, hers are the originals.
True.
True. Oh my god, this cake is amazing.
Who made trees?
hungry. I required nourishment.
That's 4.
Hello, Or. You made trees. They look quite treaty. It's very floral. Looks quite nice.
Fuck.
Are they tree-like?
I mean, if trees were octagonal, those would be them.
Oh, so because I have to say this, because we bring it up in every single one.
What?
So there's another species of star dragon out now.
God damn it.
They're saber, they're saber star shooters. They're big fat boys, and I love them.
I know you love me, so obviously you love all fat boys.
Yes.
Wait, which ones are you talking about?
The new shooters, the fat ones.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, the sabers.
I'm gonna leak you some information. I'm not supposed to tell anyone.
Totally not making a whole pride of them.
What about
Oh yeah, Alyssa, of course not, because you don't have a problem.
Guys,
We
I'm gonna leak you some
totally are
information.
not making anything huge.
I have
So
no
keep
problem.
this on the down low. All
No
those star
problems.
shooters, they're big fat boys. It's just me in costumes.
Oh my god. Such good cake.
Wow.
Well,
Is that a bongo cat? Yes, yes it is. But it's not a bongo cat. It's a bongo star shooter. No, sweeper.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's Pimp Daddy, and as Sky said, that's where the titty goes.
I mean, yeah.
That's where you put the titty.
He goes brrrr all over the titties.
I love him though. And I love him and his crack kids of pride.
Yeah.
Bing bong, bing bong.
However that works.
So how many people are in the chat and how many people are on the...
Enough.
There's 8 in the Google Hangout. There's 62 watching the stream.
God damn.
And for the patrons, I have 10 magic beans and 5 coffee bloods, but all these fuckers took the coffee bloods before it's even out yet.
What?
Because okay, I put it there. I put it there as a placeholder so I wouldn't forget, and then they all just started swooping in for it.
Wow.
Let us give you our money, Michi. Let us give you our money.
So I can do
Money.
that.
Take all of their money.
Take our
Give them all their
money.
stuff.
well, it seems like I'm going to be giving Quan core.
Wait, you're commissioning Quan?
I'm gonna Quan put up a poll saying that they needed core, and they'll do art for core. So I decided I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that's really sweet.
What's core?
Core membership on DA. I remember I had to do that last year, and someone bought me like 2 years, so I'm good for a bit.
I remember what that was. That was me and another person both bought you.
No, it takes a membership to get all the perks. So when people pay me in points, if I don't have core, DA gets a cut of my money.
Fuck them bitches.
You get other things too. You get fancy profiles and stuff. Honey, wait! I'm done with my cake.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You're done. You didn't even finish it. The fuck did I even get it for you for?
Take the last bite, because you're already up, so you can throw it away.
Your last bite. You know why?
I am the whole cake. I am not a last
Damn. You're right, because you're good for every bite.
Thank you.
Y'all are adorable.
Oh, thank you.
I tried.
Whoa there, Cody. And I'm sorry that every stream we have to mention Star Dragons at one point, because
We have to.
everyone's obsessed with them.
You do this every
It's a tradition now.
But I haven't yet.
Oh, just wait. You get one, and then they become playing cards. Isn't that right, Sky and Lissa?
Yeah. I confess to nothing.
I've been good. I only have one.
Listen, I don't.
I still have one.
I
think
play magic, so all my money goes into magic.
Okay.
Oh, I keep meaning to do Lavande. I keep forgetting him. My boy, my purple boy.
Lavande.
He's a French prince that's with one of Lissa's characters, and we have babies together.
Thank you, Don
He's
Cat.
a good boy. He's a good man.
He
He's a
is.
good husbando.
And I can't wait. When we get a chance, we need to keep doing the RP so we can have his dad come back as a vampire.
Yes. When I stop being dead.
Oh, it's
I see it.
Prince! Hey, buddy.
I have arrived.
Prince.
Hello.
The possum sugar daddy has arrived.
Possum Sugar Daddy.
Do we like My Hero Academia? Yes, we do.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god, okay, so the other day
Deku is my child.
we were at the pet store,
Oh,
and they had baby kittens, and there were two that had to be adopted together, and like, one's the leader, and one doesn't know what to do without the other, and I'm like, Cody, if we got him, we could name him Bakugo and Deku, and he's like, no, don't you do this to me, and we had to
No, because Bakugo would be an asshole, and I'd be like waking up in the middle of the night, and he'd like fucking kick me in the face.
That's what Banks already does!
He doesn't kick me in the face, he just sits on my face. You could take lessons.
I don't like sitting on your face.
That's not what I meant.
That's what you just said!
That is a mood.
Oh.
Do you like Taguyomi? I mean, I like him. Yeah, he's cool.
Ye
Burp Boy is good boy.
Champagne and orange juice?
Ew. Wait, I think that's a mimosa. Isn't that a mimosa?
I mean,
What?
I don't know.
Technically, champagne and orange juice?
Here's a question. Anything that's big booty face sitting? Who the fuck do you think you
brought
are?
that up. You were the one who said it.
You were the.
How do you know my ass is big? Who told you?
Oh, Jesus.
What quirk two? Why do you say my name with half of my C name not capitalized? I'm confused.
What? Oh, they probably had caps lock on and then press shift. I've done that before.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just.
Oh, no,
don't
they're
lick
using
me, you're all
Homestuck
sticky
typing
from eating
quirks.
cake.
So are you.
Ew, I didn't lick you. I don't want to be sticky from eating cake.
So,
Jesus Christ.
this is what happens when I get
Well,
involved.
there's a way to fix being sticky from eating cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's called taking a shower.
It's called oh, okay.
Make you shutting down. Missed in the call.
Anyway, how
You know, speaking of that, I actually had a stupid comic idea where it was just like Smudge is about to say a bad word, and then Mitchie just comes in. No, 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 no.
You said no so fast, you were like an automatic.
Feel free.
Jesus.
Ew, I hate that noise.
Well, you didn't let me finish. I was about to tell Vero I'm always frisky.
What?
It's my middle name.
You know, I'm just staring at Pat Daddy.
So anyway, Prince, how have you been?
Like, faster.
Oh, Prince, how's the pretty patty?
What?
Pretty Pat. Oh, I haven't tried it yet, but
He works at
I've
Burger
heard
King.
it leaves an aftertaste.
Ew! Ew! So you know how they made the Goth Burger last year? Oh, well. Prince has told me the magicalness of working at Burger King. Apparently there is a very specific way you have to make a Whopper.
Why?
Yes.
They like check you.
What?
Yeah.
You
Okay,
pile
okay.
shit on burger.
Listen.
Let me elaborate here. It is mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato on top, 2 slices of tomato, and then you put the Whopper patty and the cheese on the bottom, and then you microwave it, and pull it back out, and then put 4 pickles, 3 rings of ketchup, and 3 rings of onions.
You
I had someone run
microwave
under my foot with the trolley yesterday.
I love that that's what you got from this. You microwave it?
I
knew it!
Microwave it.
You microwave all fast food. I worked at a fast food place, and they made us microwave tacos.
Listen, they complain when their cheese isn't melted.
Yeah.
And then they complain that the food is soggy when we melt their cheese.
There is no winning.
How about you do this? You put the burger on the grill, you put some fucking cheese on it, and then you put it in the
Don't
burger.
have a grill, we have a broiler.
I don't give a shit what it is.
Sit here,
You just fucking heat the burger.
Oh, you joined in for this. You get to be here for
I
this.
have to get my phone.
Why do you
Is Cody Gordon Ramsay now?
Kind of.
Well,
He
it's
has this
Gordon
thing.
Ramsay.
He has this thing against Burger King, but I love Burger King.
That's because it's honestly just garbage.
It's better than McDonald's.
Everything fast food is garbage. We all know this.
Yes.
Except cheesy tots. Cheesy tots are good.
I've never heard of cheesy tots.
Okay, there is one thing that's not well, it is total garbage, but it's so bad for you, but I love it so much.
Oh no! I just realized I want Chick-fil-A and it's Sunday. They're closed.
I don't give a shit. Go get some fucking KFC. It's like Chick-fil-A's
No,
awful, ugly
no.
uncle.
Chick-fil-A is better. You know, just because they hate gay people doesn't mean they have good food.
What?
Chick-fil-A!
Is that I didn't know that was a pre-mandate for liking something, Michelle. Would you care to elaborate?
No, that's what your parents said. Because, okay, one time we came home with Chick-fil-A, and they, like, screamed at us. They were like, you know they hate people, right? They hate us, right? And we're like, but the food's good.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently Hobby Lobby doesn't like their employees getting birth control, but people still shop at Hobby Lobby, so, like...
Well, I mean, my mother refuses to shop at Hobby Lobby.
Right.
She'll drive us an hour just to go to Michael's.
Wait,
She's like,
really?
we're going to the Crafts? Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
She's that opinionated on it, which, I mean, is good on her.
No, it is, but I'm sitting here, I'm sorry, I hate being this guy, but if it's closer, I'm gonna go closer.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm a broke bitch half the time, so if it's like, it's here and I'm not wasting the gas, I'm just gonna go.
This is not sped up, Michelle.
What is it?
Just watch. That is actually how fast they go.
Oh my god. Cody was showing me car stuff.
Ooh.
I've never seen a Chick-fil-A restaurant in my life. They're small and they hide, but they're good. It's one of those things like if you know it's like Papa John's. No one likes Papa John's, so it's okay that he's an asshole because no one likes Papa John's.
We don't have Chick-fil-A or Papa John's here in New Zealand.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they're not that international.
Oh.
They're Americans.
You
America,
though.
fuck yeah.
Like how your American Wendy's is chicken, where our Australian Wendy's is ice cream.
We have
Isn't that why you
Korean
call it
burgers, and I
Macca's
love
instead of
them.
McDonald's?
No, it's Macca's.
Macca's.
Speaking
Macca's.
Speaking
I said
of
wrong.
fast food, I actually saw a picture of a really aesthetically pleasing McDonald's in Arizona, where apparently there's a specific place where building codes specifically say that like the pallets of the buildings can't match with the mountain view. So it's like a blue McDonald's. It's great.
Tell about our swanky McDonald's.
We have a swanky McDonald's.
Well, describe the McDonald's. Don't just be a cook about it.
It's got trains in it.
Fun.
Yeet. It's got trains going all over the ceiling. Michelle always like dramatizes everything, but it's really quite basic around here.
You said yourself it's a swanky McDonald's.
It is, but honestly, you have to see it to believe it.
They have trains and dioramas.
Trains, planes, and automobiles.
And there was a scary guy with a freaking squash in it.
What? Oh yeah, the squash guy.
We were in a McDonald's. We were in that McDonald's, and there's this guy just sitting there. He didn't order anything, and then just out of his backpack, he pulls out a squash and just sits there with his squash
on the table.
I was curious.
And then another guy like shows up like while we're eating and gives him a single drink. And we're just like, is this weird? This should be weird, right?
Well, I mean, to be fair, today we had a guy come through drive-thru, and my manager was like, "Hi, welcome to Burger King. What can I get you?" And the guy was like, "Can I get 10 10-piece nuggets?" But he was like really enthusiastic about it.
10.
I want all of the nuggets.
So he wanted 100 nugs.
Yes, he wanted 100 nugs. And when he got to the window, he was just still super enthusiastic. So my manager was just like, "You know what? I'm gonna get you a pie." He was like, "Who's getting a pie? I'm getting a pie."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Sir, I think you've gone past what we needed you to do.
So I had this friend who was the manager of a McDonald's, and he told me about how one time, because he always worked the night shift, and so there was this couple that went to the drive-thru really, really late, and when they went to pay, the girlfriend was, while the guy gives him the card, is giving him a blowjob. And then she lifts her head up and says, "Did you remember my nuggies?" And he's like, "Oh, I want to add an order of nuggets to the menu," and then she went right back to work.
Okay.
And he's like, it was hard because like I couldn't react to it. I couldn't laugh. I had to be like, oh, this is my weekend.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I would say that's the strangest thing I've ever heard of, but I do work in a place where I know for a fact someone has sucked some dong in the break room.
In the break room?
In the break room.
Oh.
Worst part was it was one of my exes.
Why?
That is still
Yeah.
and he was telling me about the encounter in detail. And I'm like, I don't need to know all of these little nitty-gritty details, though. He's like, but do you? I'm like, no, I don't.
With people like that, like, I'm fine with people being crass and talking about details, but there's a point when people go, like, too specific.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Okay, let me specify. If you're talking about real-life events, no. If you're talking about characters, it's fine.
Yeah.
Don't tell me in depth about your actual sexual encounters.
No, okay, I'm the same way, because, like, I don't know if you guys saw it in the art chat, but, Zodiac, made his Herm, which I think is hilarious. And I love her. She's a hoe. And, because, like, he told me all about it, and I'm like, so she's a Herm. And he started dying, he's like, I mean, yeah, technically she is. It's not a derogatory thing, she's literally a hermaphrodite, so that's where the joke came from. And
That's fair.
And then Zodiac was saying how he was like, I love it because it's just like she's horny all the time because she's not around your people, so she can't have her harem that I guess his mermaids have. So she keeps trying to steal your girl.
Aww.
Like, I came up with the joke of them taking her to a whorehouse to be like, this'll mellow her out, and then instead she'd be like, all of these women are mine now. They're mine. And they're like, no, it's not. It's like, no, they're mine. And all I can think of is the stupid, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
No, I'm not restarting my computer. Fuck you.
Hello, is everything okay, or is my computer glitching out?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh no. Where's my tablet pen?
The worst, the
your
worst
butt.
thing that happens to every artist. Where the fuck's my tablet pen?
Oh god, or worse, you lose the tip of your drawing pen, your tablet pen. Because I've lost that before.
Wait, how'd you lose the tip to your
How
pen?
do you lose the nib?
Because it fell out.
Wait, why does it fall? That shouldn't fall out.
That you should probably get a new pen in that case.
Yeah, I ended up doing that.
Cause your
because
nib,
I lost it.
well, your nib isn't supposed to fall out.
PRS 80 needs to move.
One time, I stretched my arms up in the middle of drawing, while my mother happened to be like leaning her head into the doorway, and I accidentally threw the pen backwards at her.
Oh my god!
And it like narrowly missed her and hit the wall behind her, but she was like, "Jared!" And I'm like, "What? Sorry."
My bad. Let's see. I never really. This happened a lot with my pens. Cody's seen it. Like, I'll flip my pen without meaning to, and it'll like fly out of my hands and go across the room.
Alright, I've got to get going, guys, but I'll chat to you guys later.
Okay, see you next month, Goku. Bye. Okay. Honey, what are you doing?
I'm not doing whatever you're doing.
I'm playing with your neck.
Yeah, thank you. I don't like that. I almost said I do, but I don't. It's really annoying, and you can stop at any fucking time.
Oh, I know I can. Doesn't mean I will.
I'm gonna eat your soul.
No, that's not fun.
Stop. No. Stop. Me. No. Stop. No. Me. No. No. You're gonna wear my neck out.
If that's your case, you got a weak neck, and I support you more than that.
What? What is that? What does that have to do with my muscle structure?
And awkward silence.
My mind went to dirty places, so I just assumed it was best to keep quiet.
It's okay. Sorry about that.
Michelle, look at two wasps having sex.
Ew! Ew! I don't like anything about that. No! I don't like wasps having sex. That's gross. I don't like insects.
Ha! Insects?
Oh my god.
I mean...
Finally. She's done.
Car daddy, now. The fuck is that Grinch laugh? What is that laugh?
Male guardian.
Cody!
Who's excited for another Lorax phase again with the new Grinch movie coming out?
You mean how everyone's gonna want to fuck the Grinch?
The Onceler, yeah, the Onceler incident.
I still love that poor Ed Helms was like, why does everyone want to have sex with me? And like, no, not you, the character you voice.
Why?
I'm just wondering, like, why. I like the Jim Carrey one. A lot of people don't like it. I like the Jim Carrey as the Grinch one.
I did too.
I love the Jim Carrey one.
I love that one so much.
It makes me like laugh my ass off because like that whole movie is Ringmaster and it makes me scream. Because he hates like Christmas time in the winter for reasons, and so like when I rewatched that movie as a teenager with my friend, she leaned over, she's like, isn't that how like Ringmaster is? And now I can't not see him as like doing everything in that movie. Because he would be that asshole. He would be like, he would break into a mailroom. Jury duty, pink notice, jury duty. And I'm like, yeah, that would be you little shit.
You're a mean one, Mr. Ringmaster.
See, like, but instead of stealing people's stuff, he would just be like, okay, you're an asshole, I'm gonna turn you into an animal and then sell you.
I'm gonna turn you into a shoe.
Oh no.
Because then I can tell you to go shoe yourself.
What? To go shoe yourself.
Yeah, you know. Shoo. Shoo.
Oh my God.
Shoo.
Oh no.
Hey, honey.
No.
Hey, honey.
No!
Bam.
Don't you just...
Bam.
No!
Bam.
Oh, no.
Bam.
What is going on?
This is when he thinks of a pun. That's what he always says. He always says, hey, babe, every single fucking time. And I fucking know it, and I hate it every time. It's a shitty pun. Those are the exact words in that inflection he says to me. What? What is it?
Right.
Oh, no.
You should be proud. Cody's already preparing himself to become a father.
No.
No child can handle me.
Oh,
Hey, honey, bro.
what?
Sweetness of my love.
Oh,
What?
it's so bad.
I have to look up the name. Hold on. Pause.
What? You can't pause a pun? What kind of logic is that?
His logic.
It's I'm the ruler of this game!
What? What? What game?
The game we call life?
Ah. What did the
Cody is
cobbler
done.
say? What did the cobbler say when you walked into his shop? I want to
What?
shoe you something.
God damn it.
Damn it!
Crickets. Crickets.
You just... The clapping coincided with the GIF on your thing. It was like click, 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 click,
Yeah.
click, click, click.
Automotive male guardian. Rosie's in the chat. This one's Rosie.
Oh my
She just
lord.
has to be muted because she's in
Hello.
class. That was a loud smetch.
I want to Kermit sewer slide.
Each.
Kermit.
Smitch.
Smetch. And now you made it gross.
Slurp.
Ew!
Not as gross as lick lick lick.
Babe.
Oh, no.
I love you.
Well, you guys are more romantic than Cole and I because, you know, I speak of the man who instead of being able to, you know, come up with something seductive to whisper into my ear, he just like paused for a moment because he couldn't think of what to say, and then was just like, the fitness gram pacer test, and I'm like, what? Yeah, he seductively whispered the entire fitness gram pacer test into my ear.
Fuck me, Poindexter! Goddamn!
Don't spit on my TV.
I didn't mean
I mean
to.
my computer. I mean, yeah, no, that's a new level of dork. I don't know how to even respond to that. No smetches!
I smetch all the smetch on you, I smetch.
No, that's rude.
You married him, now you can legally do it as much as he wants.
I didn't know I was
I get
illegally
to-
doing it before.
I get a consent in this, don't I?
Bullshit, you signed the papers!
I paid
You
for the
signed your
papers!
contract.
Yeah? That just means you're double doped! Ah ha ha!
Ew.
I'm not
He'll
gonna point
smash
the
you up
joke.
part.
That's
No,
just a joke.
ew, gross, cooties.
Don't make me lick your
Mitch,
face.
The only difference now is that you can contractually do it.
Ew.
Now you're contractually obligated to love me.
I mean, I already did. I took your name, and then my mom fucked it.
Why did your mother have to fuck it?
Because my mom wanted me to. When Sky just says something, a little pops up.
Yeah. This is how it works now.
Anyway, no.
I love
What is
Bongo.
that? Is he dirty?
I mean, you think so? He looks it.
What I was gonna say was, guys, so for November, because I got new people this month, I'm gonna be mailing out 2 next month because funds are tight and Patreon's only gonna pay me in a few days. So
Yeah, that's alright.
That's
I
okay.
wanted to let you guys know. So you guys can ask for 2 requests for November, and that'll count for October's, so you'll get 2 things. But same as before, or I think you're new to this one, or did I mail you one last month? I don't remember.
No.
Okay, so this is you. This is you that included.
Okay.
So yeah, just give me 2 requests, and you need to have them in by the 5th, so that way I can work on them during the first week of November.
Where do I send
Got
them?
it.
Patreon or private Discord. Just be
Okay.
like, I mean, you can send them now, and I'll work on them. But yeah, that's my plan, so I can get stuff done early in the month and mail them off, and not have what happened this month. Because honestly, with everything that happened, because these guys know I'm usually really good about it, but with the move and the wedding and then Cody's new job, I'm just like, I kept thinking like I'll have time, and then I'm like, oh my god, where the fuck does month go?
It vanished.
It was consumed. I ate it.
Speeder, spotter, Spooderman, speeder, spotter, Spooderman.
I guess you could literally say that you ate her time, considering part of that time was you
What?
married.
Yes. What?
What's this cylinder? And that, kids, is why you put your safeties on.
Spooderman.
Oh my god!
Well, hopefully, if I get this ref
Does
here,
whatever a Spooderman does.
baby girl, I will.
Can he swing from the web? No, he can't. He's dead.
He's dead? The fuck is the truck doing?
I don't know. It's the Chinese city inspection, Michelle. They do whatever they want.
Oh my god. Yeah, and then, like I said, I put December, right? Then you Magic Beans get your starting rewards for the...
Magic Beans? Do you know?
No, not
I
Magic
sent my
Beans.
two
You're
requests.
already Magic Beans, Coffee Blood. It's so confusing.
Beans and the beans and the blood and
Oh yeah, us who decided to
Steal
upgrade
the slot early, yeah.
fucking bus trolls.
There's no room for me now.
I'm sorry, they all just took it.
I knew everyone else would take them, so I decided.
So did I.
I mean, yeah.
I'm like swooping.
They got in.
I can only
before
afford the
the hacks.
$25 ones.
Yeah, but don't worry. Once I get my queue done, I know I keep saying that, but now that I'm free, I actually can get my queue done. So once it's done, I'll be able to actually do commissions at a decent rate and open them more frequently.
I sent
No
my 2
more
requests for
random dog
Patreon.
watching.
What was it? Yeah, December. That's what I thought. Okay. What?
I gave Wolf Boy and Nicholas.
Oh, what'd you name your wolf boy?
Kingsley.
That's such a cute name. I love him.
I threw the ringmaster.
I know. I can't believe. Oh, Cody, do you love your new job? Armani wants to know.
Yeah. I mean, I only have 2 weeks of it, but I'll start being a teacher again tomorrow.
Mara.
And then I get to teach them youths about them car stuffs, and it'll be all good.
Armani's telling me
Oh, nice.
Yuck.
Oh my god. What I think is funny though is just how like Cody was telling me he's like I'm literally around children like they're 17 fresh out of high school.
Or they're 40. Like, there's no in between.
I'm 20.
Hi, you're a child.
Cody,
I'm
I'm
just not.
25, returning 26.
I am but a man. I am not a child.
I'm an infant. I'm 17.
No one beats Pike.
Ha! No one beats me.
To be fair, my
Don't touch me,
17-year-old
Get your
coworker
stanky
the other day
armpit
just
off.
showed me how to floss. So
You never knew how to
My
floss?
birthday's in March.
Mitchie, I mean the dance, not flossing my teeth.
Oh!
They're not you, Michelle.
I floss my teeth.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
What? I floss my teeth? Is that what you thought I was gonna say?
I mean, I don't know how you floss, but that's how I floss.
You floss your teats.
Yeah.
Ew.
Kinky?
It still annoyed me. It still annoyed me at work the other day. Someone ran over my foot with the cart. It hurt.
Oh, we were talking about that, yeah, because I had a little, when I was working carts, I had a little shit, like, run me over with his cart, laugh at me, and the mom just fucking stared, and I'm like, bitch, control your goddamn kid!
Speaking
I had a child.
My cart.
I had a child sit underneath the cart as I'm packing it, and he's just staring, looking up at me, staring at me. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna put these eggs into your head. Goodbye.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
So
it was weird.
Mitchie, you used to work at Target, right?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I used to work at Target.
Yeah, because I used to work at Target too. So, you know, the cart pusher that they have sometimes, right?
Yeah.
That's what I did. I ran the cart pusher. And one time, when I was moving the line of carts, the entire line of carts went over my foot.
Ow!
Ow! I hated when I just had one wheel run over my foot.
What was that like?
80.
I'm not gonna. That was one thing I was jealous of when I worked at Target. Was I was like, these bitches get a nice little car to drive. I had to hand push these.
My job has to hand push them too.
All the trolley boys at my work have to pull a line of trolley by hand. They have like a rope to like turn the corner.
I wasn't allowed to have a rope because I was a girl.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
I figured out a way to push more than 5 though, without like one of those carts.
3.
How?
Yeah, I have trouble pushing 3 to my station. I'm just like, I can't move them.
You know the the seatbelt buckles that they have?
Oh yeah, you can latch them together.
Yep, just latch them together and you can keep pushing.
Huh.
At least so that way they don't start going all over the place.
I remember my max, I had to push, which is why I have back issues now, is my manager was like, okay, everyone, you have to push 16, if not 18, with no pulley, in under 15 minutes.
Yeah, see, nah. No.
Yeah, my work's too understaffed to have the cashier out doing trolleys, so the supervisors go
Only
do
if
that.
it's slow are we allowed to go out there.
We're not even allowed. I don't go outside when I'm on shift.
What is this sunlight? I don't go outside.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of work, we had we had an incident today.
Oh no, what happened?
Okay, so we have an older female manager who is kind of in the middle age old lady.
So I'm getting racist vibes from this story.
No. It's
okay,
not racist.
Good.
But
Okay,
still
good. Usually,
really
whenever anybody says that, I don't want to be. Whenever I hear anybody say like, I'm like, it's usually racism.
No, actually, for once it's not. But so basically, what ended up happening today was we got an order for 10 10-piece nuggets today. Like we have our nugget sale for $1 per 10 piece, so we're selling a lot of fucking nuggets. So we got an order on front counter, and it was $1.58. She was supposed to leave at 2, but right as soon as I took that order, I turned over because I saw her out of the corner of my eye, and she already had her clock out receipt in her hand and was walking out the door. And I'm like, wait, we got a 10-piece nugget order meal, but she was already out the door before I could say anything. And literally everyone was just like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's pretty common at my job.
I'm just like, she technically walked out.
I think that's hilarious because the manager's always allowed to do that, but if we tried that, we'd get fired.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, at least with my job, if you're the closer, you can't clock out till exactly 11 o'clock. If you clock out any earlier, then they're going to be like, oh, well, why wasn't the store open till 11?
The fuck?
Because no one was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually don't clock out until I finish putting the money away in the till.
For me, it depends.
Because it takes me like 5 minutes to do that. So I finished at like 9:30 last night, and I clocked out like 9:40 because I'm like busy.
Yeah, because I have to wait for our night manager to put the tills away, and sometimes he's like really like talking to our other manager. So if I don't want to be late and then get charged for like a write-up for missing a lunch, even though I didn't have a lunch scheduled, I have to actually kind of leave the till on the counter and then rush to the time clock.
Oh no.
Because it ain't worth the write-up.
I remember I got written up once before for something my manager did. I was on my 5th hour without a break. And I kept telling my manager, I'm like, hey, I'm about to hit my 5th hour and I haven't had a break today. And they're like, yeah, well, you can't take a break, we're too busy. And I'm like, and I reminded her every 10 minutes. Because I was like, it was getting close to it. And the second my 5th hour hit, my manager's like, why didn't you clock out?
Because you told me not to.
Yeah.
Same thing happened with me with a lunch.
Really?
I've got told off for only being short for my money.
Best part, they tried to get me to sign a paper saying that it was my fault, and they were going to take off the 30 minutes.
They tried to do that with me too!
And I'm just like, yeah, hell no.
Yeah, the only thing I get told off for was being $20 short of my till.
Their fault for giving me 30 minutes of overtime.
This character is so cute.
My Oricon?
Yeah.
I know, I love her.
I'm making a new red panda, baby.
I'm doing another one.
No, she's my personal character. I cry.
I was like, oh, I'm interested. Okay. I was talking to Zodiac about this literally not too long ago. And something I think is funny is how, like, we've both gotten some people being pissed off at us about, like, it's not fair that your adoptables are only on Patreon. I'm like, they're not only on Patreon. They get first dibs.
Yeah,
and, like, if you're a $1 patron, you get that. And I have gotten people say, like, I can't expect to pay $1 every month. And then I'm like sitting here, I never respond to them, like, if you can't afford the dollar, how can you afford the adoptable?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, I get it. I'm happy that they sell really quickly, but I do get it that, when they go up, sometimes people don't get, like, they don't get first dibs, but I'm sitting here like, I wanted to give the $1 patrons a warrant to be a $1 patron. Because I'm the kind of person that I like, I don't like just getting something from nothing. I always feel kind of weird about it. And so, when I was like, yo, the $1 patrons and up, they get first dibs on commissions and adoptables and stuff. Because it's $1.
Yeah.
And I do still post them, but it's just that, and I don't know.
I think that's a fair trade.
That's what I was thinking too, but I get a lot of people like complain about it.
It just so happens that you're a popular artist, so anyone who has first dibs is going to buy them out first, obviously.
Like us.
I mean, I saw the ghost, and it's like, that ghost is gonna be mine.
I saw my nervous skeleton, I'm just like, I need him. He's mine.
It's like how I knew as soon as you posted those sweet succubi, I was like, those are gonna be gone in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was really sad.
I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Well, I watched Poopy on Fur Affinity, and I see her adopt sell like instantly all the time.
I know, that's why when I was like, you're still there, and no one did a starting bid yet, I'm gonna try. And that one little person came in with the $1 above me.
Stab him.
5 minutes later, someone's going to come in and auto buy.
Well, the one good thing is, like I was saying before, I'm happy that Poofy is pretty good about that, like watching out for that. Because I've had that happen before, like where I almost got a character and then a minute before it ended, they snapped it in, and I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" And I lost by $1 for that one. I was pissed, and I messaged the others. I'm like, "Hey, this person hadn't bid for like 2 weeks, and then literally a minute before the bid was done." They came in, they're like, and then the artist got back to like, well, that's just how it goes sometimes.
Well, see, and this is why.
This is why I have my snipe guard be like, the bidding ends like 24 hours after the last bid.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I do. So you can't have that happen.
As someone whose mother grew up on eBay, I learned that people don't like when you snipe.
It's never good. It's never good.
That's what my grandma always
it's
does.
very
She just waits
irritating.
till the last moment, and then she just boom.
That's what my dad does on trade me. Is he just sees that people will be like sniping for the last bid.
I'm just. If you have to snipe, at least have the bid be like a lot higher than what the other person had. Like
Yeah. It's just stupid when you just got $1 higher. It's like, really?
No.
That's bullshit.
I know.
I hate when I'm getting really into an auction, my bid isn't anywhere near the auto buy, and then someone will come in right after me and be like, auto buy.
Yeah, okay, that is one thing that I've done. Like, there are some auto buys that, like, I just, for me, I can't support.
I'm over here being awkward because that's me.
It's not that I don't want the artist to get the money, because I do. I'm not saying that. But, like, for me, when I'm like, it's a base, it's a chibi base, the design isn't worth, like, $300 for me. Now,
The only time I can be kind of okay with it is if, like,
They throw
the
extra
higher
stuff
up
in.
you get, the more stuff you get.
Yeah, because that's what I do. Whenever I do, like, auctions like that, I'm like, if you get up to here, I'll throw in, like, a reference sheet and a bust and stuff, so it makes up for the price of it.
Most of
Yeah,
the
'cause I
adopts
had
I do
somebody
now
have
are
that.
tiered adopts where it's like first come, first serve, but you can pick how much you pay me. And you get more stuff based on how much you pay me.
Something I really want to do is I want to make a reference sheet adopt, because I've seen people do those, like where you do the full reference sheet for the character already. And I'm like, I want to do that, but like the rational side of my brain's like, I don't want to put all this time in something that's not going to sell.
Yeah.
Because it would have to be...
Mitchie, I think you're popular enough to the point where anything you make will probably...
Oh, hey,
Within
don't say that. I'm not that popular.
Within reason. You can't make a pet... I don't think you're at that point where you can make a pet rock and sell it.
I mean...
But see, I don't like that. Like, I don't know. I don't like when, like, I want something... I am not a name brand whore, I guess I should say. Like, because I'll see some, like, really, really big artists out there, mostly furry artists, who, and again, I'm not throwing shade, and I'm not saying that they shouldn't make money, because they should, just I, personally, don't support that. Where, like, oh, here's a white cat adopt that's very basic, and a white cat, but it's done by, like, a very big artist, so, $2,000, and then someone buys it, and I'm just like, but why?
Oh yeah, no, I don't support that at all either.
But I'm like, but why? It's just
Drives
a
me
cat.
nuts.
There's nothing special about it.
Speaking
Despite
of, like,
me having a million adopts, I actually do have
Mooney,
a very
oh, that's so
consistent core.
cute. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But speaking of popularity and stuff, it's come to my recent attention when I was looking through my recommendations. Because I've watched so many of your videos, it's permanently changed my recommendation system.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's okay, I did the same thing.
That's what happens when I binge watch.
Me too. Like, cause I'm happy. Like, I'll find a person that I didn't know existed on YouTube, and then I spend the whole day just watching and listening to their videos.
Same.
Yeah.
Also, I probably will stream later on tonight the Patreon image because I need to get that done. Cough. Cough.
Be in the voice group chat. I'm lonely.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can voice chat because the apartment is actually pretty quiet at night, and Cody can hear me in the other room when he sleeps.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's okay. I'm not being that rude about it.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, at night it's like that. Once I get my sleep schedule fixed, my sleep schedule's, it's trying to... Don't you laugh at me!
You don't have a sleep schedule.
I try, okay?
You have been trying for 10 fucking years.
Yes, I know, but I haven't lived on my own in 10 fucking years.
You're right, you lived with us for 6... Us? Wow, am I fucking Venom? What the hell? You've lived with me for 6, and yet in those times I've never once seen you wake up at the same time every fucking day.
No, I woke up at 7 a.m. for a month straight once.
When you were employed outside of home.
I am attacked.
You didn't let me finish. When you were not self-employed.
I am attacked.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd probably be after dinner or so. Because I'm trying to, like, since this is my last day of my stunny moon? What is this called? Staycation?
Staycation, yep.
Because, that's what we
I mean, it could still be a honeymoon and be a
That's what I kind of
staycation.
consider. A lot of people are like, what are you guys doing for your honeymoon? I'm like, stay at home and relax. We've never had that. We've never been able to have that.
Enjoy the silence.
Oh, it's great. It's great. It's
Are you
wonderful.
having a stream schedule?
Enjoy your peace and solitude.
I will be having a
That's
stream
me right now,
schedule. I
too.
just need to figure it out because that'll help me stay consistent. Because again, now that I am on my own and I pay the internet, we're not going to have an issue.
It could be a schedule, yeah.
Because I tried doing that before where we offered to pay the internet at our in-laws because we wanted constant internet. We're like, we'll pay that bill. You already pay other bills. And they were like, no, it's fine. And then, like, we would wake up and the internet would just be shut off for, like, a day or two. And we're like, hey, kind of need that.
I'm gonna need that for, my money.
Yeah. So what time would be streaming? It would be later tonight. Probably not, like, uber late, but, like, I don't know what time is it now. It's 4. I would say probably around, like, 10 or so, maybe?
10 for you is like...
Well, I don't have work tomorrow, so I can stay up.
Neither do I.
I don't know.
School.
Me too.
Oh no, sorry
I
guys.
have school.
Don't worry, this won't be what the stream schedule is. I need to get that picture done. So what I'm shooting for, my constant stream schedule, would be something along the lines of like probably around. I wouldn't do the Bailey J thing because I can't. Where she streams like 5 days a week. But I would probably do like Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Because I don't like streaming on my YouTube post days. Also, I need to get a webcam because I want to try to... Because I have my tripod for the Inktovers, but I'm like, if I had a webcam, I could stream those too. Because I don't have a webcam, I just have my phone.
Hopefully those streams will be during school.
But, when's that Danish time? I have no idea. But yeah, I want to try to shoot for that in, like, the afternoon, not in the morning, because I'm never going to be a morning person. Don't you scoff at me!
The mornings
You're
are
not a
evil.
waking up person.
Morning.
I woke up this morning to pee.
Oh, great.
I woke up, and I was up for about an hour until I went back to sleep.
Yeah, see that? You don't get the
Me.
points if you go back to sleep.
You went back to sleep.
I did not. I stayed awake and sat there with you.
This has been a fun time. How about you guys?
Yee.
I'm just sitting here drawing a jailbait red panda.
Ooh.
I'm just here listening as I'm in class.
I'm doing that.
Oh,
I'm also doing nothing right
funny
now.
thing,
I need to start preparing dinner. Yeah.
I only learned 2 years ago or something that jailbait is not someone who is likely to go to jail, but someone who is likely to cause you to go to jail because of how they look, like.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, because I thought the same thing for the longest time. I remember being like, oh, that's jailbait. I'm like, oh, so you're going to go to jail? And they're like, no, that's not.
Jailbait in my brain, someone who is likely to end up in jail.
That's what I
but
always
it
thought,
actually
too.
means.
It is basically the non-weeb term for lolly.
Yeah, I grew up around anime, so I kind of figured out pretty early on what that was.
Yeah, I did too.
What was that freaking meme? My friend sent me a meme where it was like, it was an anime little girl like, I'm 20, and then under it Sandy from SpongeBob going, no you ain't!
That's a mood.
Well guys, we gotta wrap
I'm
it
an
up in about
immortal.
5.
No, you ain't.
Yeah. Well, guys, we gotta wrap it up in about 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Fuck. 5 minutes. No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Say your goodbyes.
Sorry.
Let's see.
That's funny.
Your
I don't know
mom's
how I
funny.
feel about this. Where's my red layer? Well, that's not right. You find me!
What?
Are your layers fighting you?
Yes!
I remember.
Tell them no.
I remember a time when I used to name my layers. That was a nice time. I don't know where it went.
I never
know,
had
I'll
those
look at my
layers
art
most
and I'll
of
be
the
like,
time.
I used to name these, and now I'm just like,
I put them in folders.
I name the folders. That's my help. But I'll be like, oh wow, I have like 100 layers right now.
Please get the older brush again, guys, so I can.
So many layers.
I have
When you
never.
accidentally merge a layer.
Oh, I hate that. You don't realize you did it until it was too late, and then you're like, no.
I don't want to redraw all of this again.
Or when you run out of undos.
Oh.
It's hard, but you can run out of them.
And then you just silently weep.
You're just like,
I don't
oh,
know
time.
if I should go for a natural color palette here or not.
I mean, you're going for jailbait themed, right?
Yeah,
Why don't you go with like pastel goth colors?
that's a good idea. Although at the same time, I'm kind of afraid to make it like a pastel pink because I've done a pastel pink red panda before.
Well, I mean, you can do
For an
pastel. You
adopt.
can, yeah, well, how about pastel green? They'll be like mint.
You know, I was thinking of like a green tea theme.
Ooh, that'd be cute.
It'd be cute. A green tea themed red
Matcha.
panda.
Yeah, I love matcha.
Matcha panda.
Oh, so
I do
okay, I have
too.
a question for you guys. So this is a really odd question, but so I was thinking about making adopts for like my story, if that makes any sense. Like they wouldn't show
I
up in the
want one
story,
now.
but then like they would be in the world, so they'd be like themed around that. So I was
I
like,
want
I
one.
can make like circus troupe adoptables, and I can make like fays and
Can we use one of our stories?
I probably wouldn't do like other mages, but I would do like vampires, and I would do
I'd be down.
werewolves and stuff. Because I didn't know if that would be like, I feel like that would be like too egotistical, but I'm like, I have so many I'd love to make, and people could make good homes out of.
One word. Yes.
I will love them all.
Oh no.
I would love them all too, but I think you probably were already intending this anyway. But I'd wait until your story like picks up off the ground and stuff.
I know, that's why I'm like, I'd probably start with ticks and turns ones, so it'd be a lot of vampires.
Vampire.
I'd be down for some vampire adopts. I mean, even if I don't use them in like ticks and turns like fan work, I can still use them for my own purposes because
Oh
I
yeah,
like
no,
vampires.
that would be a thing. You wouldn't have to do it for that. I'm just saying they would be themed around that. They would still, because I don't like, even with closed species, I don't like when they're like too strict on them. Because I feel like you should have your own creative liberties.
Yeah, because otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah. Like, that's why I like when I do get Star Dragons, sorry to bring me back to that, but I like being able to give them, like, diverse body types and different hairstyles and stuff, and I can, like, change the markings and colors sometimes. Not always, but sometimes you can. And I'm like, see, that's cool, but then I see somewhere it's like, no, it has to stay this exact design, this exact body type, and I'm just like, well, that's not that fun. What if I want to make them fat?
Like,
What if I want to make them old?
what if I want to make a feral and anthro because I can't draw
What if I wanna make
ferals?
them fat and old?
Exactly. What if I want to cut off a leg? I mean, come on.
Let me
Hey, look,
remove my
Michelle's not
hand.
cool. He has diabetes, alright?
Oh my god.
Oh, that makes me think of someone's Sky.
What, someone's
I
old
got a
and fat with
blue
diabetes?
so I can
What
read
the
it
fuck?
instead of leggy.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh, Nico.
Oh wait, asshole dad?
No, Nico.
I don't know who Nico is.
Illegitimate son.
No.
Star Dragon World.
Okay.
He is part of that family. So you're on the right track.
Alright, well, we're at the 2 hour mark, guys, so we gotta end it here. Thank you for helping support my dream. There's Cody. Thank you guys all for helping support my dream, help pay my rent, and give my art good homes. I love you all.
I love you all.
Cody loves you too. And we will do this again next month. And I will see you guys later. Bye.